All right, we are back. Back at it again with a back and buys day. It's been a little bit since I recorded. I still, as of the recording of this video, haven't uploaded or edited and uploaded the last video that I made on day 13. So there's that. But I cleared most of the stuff off of the SD card, so I figured I'll fucking record something today. I've been feeling pretty good lately, except for the fact that my last leg day completely wrecked my legs, and they've been sore for like, well, let's see what day would have been leg day. Did legs, then I did chest, then I had a rest day. So it's been 3 days, maybe? I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. I've lost track of the days, but it's been hurting for a while. And then there was before with the last leg day before that, um, like a little bit of a twinge on the outer hamstring on my left leg. That doesn't feel. I don't feel that anymore when I'm like walking around. But then today, it started doing the same thing, but on my right leg, and I don't know why. Um, but beyond that, weight gain going pretty good. I had a couple days where I was pretty high. I got up to 162, and then I was 162 for like 2 days, and then now today I'm back down to 161 or 160. Uh, I had my birthday on Tuesday, um, which would be Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, so 3 days ago. So I am officially 26 years old. I am past the point of being called a young adult, I would say. I guess I'm still a young adult. I'm not old by any means or any stretch of the word or any stretch of the imagination, but I kind of mentally set like 25 as like the last year that I can not have my shit together. And I'd say I pretty much have my shit together, um, as much as I can. You know, not being able to afford a fucking house in this economy anyway. I'm doing pretty good for myself. Otherwise, um, but yeah, I've been seeing pretty good weight gain. Not too quick, not too fast. There was a little bit of a jump going from 159 to 162, but like I said, I'm back down, so I've kind of evened out. I had a lot of calories on my birthday. Let's just put it that way. Um, I got some meatloaf and some twice baked potatoes, like twice baked cheesy garlic potatoes with some broccoli and like 13 ounces of meatloaf. And then for dessert, I had peach cobbler, hot peach cobbler with ice cream. My God, that's it's amazing. Um, yeah, my mom made everything, and that was chef's kiss. Uh, but yeah, today we're gonna be. It's not gonna be trying it for the first time because I tried it my last back day that I didn't record. Uh, some mechanical drop sets. Now, if any of you guys saw that video with David Lade, Sam Sulik, and Chris Bumstead, I got it from that video where you do wide grip lat pull downs, 4 second negative. Then you go to narrow or shoulder width grip, as many reps as possible. Switch to reverse grip, as many reps as possible, and that's one set. Yeah, I tried it last back day, and it was pretty fucking good. It felt like I hit my whole back. I can't remember what I fucking paired it with afterwards, but I have an idea. I'm thinking about doing those, obviously, and then maybe doing some T-bar rows and finish off with some biceps. I ended up doing it with the pull down bar that I don't usually use because it was wider and I could actually do like a wide grip. The one I normally use is just about shoulder width and it doesn't have that rubber grip on there, so I can actually cinch down my straps. But I ended up not using straps for this at all anyway. One, because I needed the wider bar, and two, um, I'm going to be doing a light. I did a lighter weight anyway because I was doing the slow negative, and it's like a big old superset, like a triple superset. So it doesn't need to be super heavy because I get my back gets worked either way. And like I said, it felt pretty good. So we're going to do that again today. I might get the last video I recorded up this weekend. I should. Um, I have no idea when this one's going to get posted, if it's going to be in the same weekend or not. So you might see a big jump right away. But either way, let's get in there and destroy back and buys. All right, I got the little bit wider angle so you can see everything. But like I said, going wide like this for as many as I can do with the 4-second negative. Then whatever method really kind of quicker reps, shoulder width, and same thing, reverse grip. Now, I did do a couple warm-up sets with like lighter weight, and I'm quickly realizing that that may have been too many warm-up sets because I've already got a back pump and I haven't really done anything. But the only way to go from here is up, so let's give it a shot. Okay. Shake it out. Okay. Okay. One thing about doing these after mostly doing pull downs with straps for the longest time is that I didn't realize how much the forearms come into play with this because I feel like obviously the straps are going to fail quicker, or without straps you're going to fail quicker than with straps because you're taking forearms mostly out of the equation. I just didn't realize how much of a factor it actually played. With the 4-second negative portion of the set, I'm really trying to shoot for like a standard number, like 8 to 12 reps. But like I said, with the AMRAP sets, I'm not really thinking about a number specifically. I just kind of go with failure. I stopped a little bit short of failure with the 4-second negatives. feel like I'm activating my right lat more than my left, which is funny because it's been the complete opposite in the past. Okay. I'll call that 9. Or, yeah, 9. Right up there. Okay. Come on. Okay. Okay. Come on. Okay. Okay, I'd say that. Let's. Oh, okay. No idea how many reps I'm actually going to do this week. I just know that when I was doing warm ups and I put the second plate on, I couldn't do it without the straps really. Okay, brain, what is going on with work? What am I? Hold on. Okay. Every once in a while, these straps like come undone from the loops, and sometimes it just does not click how to fucking put them back in there right, and flipping them upside down and backwards, and then undoing the other one that looks right already, and it's just a hassle, just a mess. But everything's in working order now. Okay. Okay, let's move on to biceps. I don't know what it was, if it's this shirt or if it was the lighting over there, but my shoulders were looking fucking crazy doing those T-bar rows. Looks like I'm fucking wearing shoulder pads and shit. And I don't know. So doing some dumbbell curls, like usual, but not gonna be really pushing the weight as much as I usually do, only because I want to really get a nice burn today. And I'm gonna be I'm gonna do 2 sets of these, and then I'll go over to the preacher curl machine and get that really slow, torturous kind of burning set with a little bit more moderate weight. I'm gonna try and get like 12, 15, probably not 15, but maybe like 12 reps with the dumbbell curls here. Haven't decided what weight to do that with yet. I think I'll do it with the 35s to see how that feels. Okay, fuck. Alright, another one just like that. Okay, that's enough. Alright, let's move on to preachers. Oh, this is gonna suck. I don't know if the camera caught that, but that last rep, I was trying so hard, I was literally picking my whole ass off up the seat, holding myself out of the shit. Holy shit! Let's see if I can keep my ass on the seat this time. Okay. All right, I think that's enough. I can't believe I fucking picked myself up off the seat there for a sec. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Okay. I mean, all right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Okay, dude, I think I might be big. Just a theory, but I might actually have some muscle in my frame. I'll tell you what, these last like week and a half, 2 weeks maybe, however long, recently, uh, I've been feeling like I am pretty big. And that's not to like, not to toot my own horn, but I've been feeling really good with the way I look. And I am getting blasted with the sun right now. Holy shit. Um, but I've been feeling pretty good. And I think I've said this before, but I think that has something to do with the extra little bit of fat layer and water and stuff, and making me look a little bit fuller. And the little bit of fat is filling in any kind of gaps that there might be in my physique and making me look overall thicker, we'll say. Even though I can still see the outline of my abs, which I think is a big step forward, uh, as far as me going into a gaining phase and then still maintaining my abs. I think this mini cut actually helped me because, um, in the long run, what it really did is help me maintain uh, basically maintain my weight relatively, within a couple pounds from the end of the long, big, serious cut to this next gaining phase until now, really, because it was really just kind of a short break from the gaining when I did that 4 week cut. But in all reality, it ended up kind of leveling out my weight between like a certain range. I didn't go right back up like I did with the cut or the bulk, or I guess with the bulk after my other cuts. That's not bright enough now, is it? I'll put this back on so I don't break the law. But yeah, I think that's what it is, really, to be honest with you. But shit, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something else. I can't remember what it was now. Let me stop here for a second. Those mechanical drop sets have been really fucking destroying the lats. Like the pump is fucking insane. And mind you, it may have to do with the fact that you're doing fucking 25 reps, depending on like how many reps you do each part of the drop set. But the the idea behind it is pretty cool, at least from what I can gather. Is I mean, I think you're hitting every portion, of your lats that you can think of in every way possible, except for like doing isolated single arm movement, and you're doing a controlled squeezing portion, and then you're doing more of a strength portion, and then like a deep lat uh, kind of squeeze, um, like explosive deep squeeze with the underarm or reverse grip kind of portion of it, and it just feels great, honestly. Uh, Hold on, let me just think for a second. So, biceps, they're coming along pretty good. I think that got a solid amount of development, and with this bicep, I'm still kind of lacking that kind of outer portion right here on this corner that I got on this one that kind of fills everything out here. But when I was looking at the photos that I took for uh, my last arm day, they were, especially from the rear double bicep shot, the peak on the back of this one was looking fucking crazy. It was like super round, and it didn't look like it was being outshined by my brachialis and my tricep, because I don't know if you noticed, but my tricep is fucking overpowering right here. And right here, this whole chunk here, that's all fucking brachialis. And, or at least I think that's what it's called. But that shit pops more than my fucking bicep does, which I guess is kind of cool because it kind of gives you a little bit of dimension to my, or it gives me a little bit of dimension to my arms. But I just kind of wish that this one was filled out a little bit more. Uh, I feel like I've just been talking about how cool my physique is for the last 5 minutes, or however long it's been, and haven't given you guys anything of value. But yeah, I got nothing. I had an idea of what I was gonna say, and then started it, and then I kind of trailed off on that first subject that I was talking about, and now it's kind of gone. So I'm not gonna hold you guys up anymore. I'm gonna try to get that video uploaded on my last chest day video, and I'm gonna try to get that up this weekend. But I am going out and doing stuff tomorrow. I'm gonna go see Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Rebirth, because I set a reminder in my phone saying that the new Spider-Man movie comes out to like a couple days ago, and my phone, or at the time that I set that reminder, I must have gotten the wrong date. Either that or I got the wrong um, like year, because I had the right date but the wrong year. Uh, and either that or they put out a time for when it was supposed to come out a long time ago when I set the reminder that has now since changed, and I just didn't know about it. Albeit, I should have known something was off when I didn't see any ads for the movie itself leading up to that point where I saw the reminder for the release date. But that is uh, my bad. I didn't. I actually did look at the release date on Google when I looked it up, um, and it does say 2026, but I didn't actually process the fact that it was 2025 and not 2026, mainly because I had just turned 26 and I'm used to having at least half the year my age and the year being the same number, so I just didn't think about it. At least that's what I think happened, where the numbers flipped and switched in my brain, which is just because I'm stupid. Because I looked at it literally last night or um, earlier tonight, and I was like, yeah, no, that just doesn't say 2025 like at all. So whoop de doo. It was either a decision between How to Train Your Dragon, the live action movie, or the Jurassic World movie. And I already watched the Superman movie. I watched it at home. Um, I actually fell asleep probably halfway through it, and I don't know how the movie ends, and I didn't see most of the movie. I only got to the part where like I think Superman and the robot thing that Lex was shouting out command prompts for uh, were fighting, and I don't. I even might have missed some stuff before that. Maybe I'll rewatch that this weekend and actually try to sit through the whole thing. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. Have a good one.